Alright, we're back in Sunless Sea. I almost said Fallen London, but no, that's a different game. And we've arrived like I said, we arrived at Fallen London. My name is Afterluch, this is Sunless Sea. Let me just make sure I covered everything. And we've returned. So, breath of sigh of relief. Our terror is reduced. Let's collect messages from this guy. Oh, we can get something from him? Uh, Oh, right. This is the daughter, maybe's daughter thing. I need to talk to Penstock, the land agent, the one at the bazaar. She hesitates. She bites her lip. Will you come with me? Go with her. Penstock's land agency, a modest office in an immodest location, hard against the eastern flank of the bazaar. That spired fortress of commerce that towers over London. You've met Pencost before. He gave you a very long, hard look, and then turns his attention to the daughter. Let's stay with her. The Sundered Sea. There is another sea beneath the bazaar, Penstock declares. A paler sea. Yes, I would imagine you might make the bargain your mother made. Yes, I helped her go down there. But she took a terrible chance even then, and the bazaar is not well. Not now. Another hard start you. Are you certain? Uh... The daughter follows Penstock into the shop, to a redly lit grotto hollowed from the bazaar's carapace. A heavy chained cage lift awaits you there. You must descend into the most secret place of the bazaar. Penstock's wicked, she says. He has an understanding with the bazaar. He let my mother pass through long ago to make her bargain. Now I will follow. Is that really such a terribly good idea? Scared if she wanted this for so long, but you've known her long enough to realize that beneath her bravado she is genuinely terrified. Or let her go into the bazaar. I want to match my mother, she says recently. I want to learn the great signs. The courier, the bazaar is the only one who will teach me. I have to go. There's a possibility that you may never return. Okay. Interesting. A cage rises rattling into view. Your officer is shivering, caked with lumps of something like ivory color. Snow, but green brilliantly. The sundered she cries. The bazaar. Oh, he's so much more than any bazaar. My mother, I have back what she took from me. She taps you playfully on the shoulder as you haul back the lift. Thank you. Here's a little present I picked up on the shore. Did she get what she wanted? Oh, yes, and so much more. I have one more tattoo now, and it's the one that no one ever will see. You now have one of this, maybe's rival. You've gained one outlandish artifact, new total 5. She passed through the wicket and has achieved an understanding with the bazaar. You no longer have any of this maybe star, so we now have maybe's rival. Interesting. Trinkets, just trinkets. Still a firmly crate of what are absolutely not sorrow spider eggs. What a relief. Or maybe you just got lucky. Either way, they made it. So did you. So let's send it in. We've gained 100 echoes from that. This guy wants something from us. A little present. Sure. 2 supplies. I'll accept it. I'm not giving that to him. Not yet. Oh, one thing I did when I was in, what's it called? I got some strategic information, and I was able to turn it into vital intelligence. Submit vital intelligence. What's that? Tell me quickly. Vital intelligence can be traded from, yeah, here you go. Or through spy networks. So let's do this. I'm glad you brought this to me. I have a colleague of sorts, a diplomat so-called. I will tell you because I trust you. This diplomat will pay better, and I will put the information, I will put the information to better use. But I will put the information to better use. He leans forward. There are powers in this world I cannot speak of. There are affairs in the Navy I'm not proud of. Bring me more information like this, and we can set matters right. You now have recovering London supremacy. And ask what the Admiral thinks of the voracious diplomat. The diplomat, a half-legendary, all-infamous figure whose connection to the Admiralty is obscure. An unprincipled scoundrel, the Admiral snaps. If you have intelligence, bring it to me. Don't go off the books. Okay, I kind of like that. So let's get rid of our port reports while we're here. Garrus Morn. Gain fuel. Port Cecil. Fuel and echoes. Nuncio. Abbey Rock. The Unterschrome. We have now a new accomplishment there. Savior's Rock. How curious. No spiders at all, they say. They are indeed blessed. Empire of Hands. Such a ghastly place. A pause. You know, there was somebody here asking about it only recently. Delightful lady, as I recall. Most delightful. Yes, I shall take the liberty of forwarding her to your address. If you can't feel you no longer have a comprehensive report. In occurrence indicated your Empire of Hands. Monkey business is now 10. Interesting. That was a sharp jump. You now have accomplishments surveyed. Empire of Hands. Ostaval, of course. We're going to have lots of fuel by the end of this. Shellinate. Salt Lions. And that's it. Leave the Admiralty. So, new recruit. Anything interesting? No. Ah, the voracious diplomat. The diplomat's lair near Mansion Pyre in second floor office above a gymnasium for pugilistic ladies and gentlemen. The diplomat's lair near Mansion Pyre in a second floor office above a gymnasium. Pick up an agent. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage somewhere else. The Canaanite, for instance? The agent will allow you to establish an intelligence network and sometimes to grow it later. Ooh. If we start building a intelligence agency, we can start getting more valuable information. There. And since that guy allows us to build it, we don't need to talk to her much more. What kind of diplomacy is involved? The kind of diplomacy that doesn't get written down. I'm attached to the Admiralty, but not the Foreign Affairs Office. London is not what she was, but she still has interests abroad. I look after them as best as I can. I do hope you're patriotic enough not to ask for too many details. Ask about the Dark Speckled Admiralty. Do they work closely together? Well now, the Admiralty is a matter of principle. Very straightforward, very traditional in its use. I think it's rather courageous of him to expect the Navy to operate without outside assistance. And he has excellent taste in both chamber music and wine. I hope that makes my feelings clear. I don't like this chick. I don't like her at all. Brass Embassy. Okay. First, how much does London buy? How much does the Wolf Stake Exchange buy them for? We get 63 from them. How much do we get from, whoops, Brass Embassy? 63. Okay, can't tell if that's better. Okay, I can't tell, I need to go back. Okay, we only get 60 from them. Okay, so yeah, a little better from them. Okay, I was reading that backwards. Let's so all this might take a while actually. So let's just clear some cargo space to begin with, and then London. New recruit. We already checked that one. We want to go to our lodgings. Time with the family. Just enjoy the company. We've gained reduced terror, and lodgings. There was. Can we make anything yet? No, I think. Oh, we're halfway to making. Want another heirloom for that. We're a long way. Oh, we have 4 secrets. Ooh, forgotten quarter. Oh, we don't have any Scintillac. Can we buy it? No, we can't buy it here. So we're gonna have to return with some Scintillac for this guy. Where was I? Right. Nope. Looks like that's it, so I'm just gonna sell this. That's not the... This actually does take a while because you gotta go back and forth. Can I just... No. It'd be nice if they put a little keyboard shortcut for this. Or allow us to sell it in bulk. Mind you, it's only 1 extra click from selling it to the Wolf Stack Exchange. So I think we're doubling our profits compared to selling it to the... Well, not doubling our profits, but we're getting at least 3 extra echoes. Actually, how do we get a port report for Fallen London? Alright, this guy wants Z soup. I gotta check where I can buy that, because this guy pays quite well. Oh, there we go. Mount Palmerston, somewhere in the north of the Unterzee. 1,000 echoes for 7 sealed skins. Okay. Or 7 Walter salts. They harvested in Wither in the north along the coast. 700 echoes. That actually might be a better deal. Now, what else? Alright. Buy up some supplies. Buy some more of these. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go Vendor Blight, and then cut my way across the Frostbound. I always stop in Frostbound for both the port report and to purchase, and, well, if you have the Something Awaiting Port thing, you can get supplies and fuel from them. Then we head east. It's hard to get in here because sometimes there's a storm, so I skip that, go away Mount Palmerston, and then Empire of Hand. Oh, wait, we haven't been to our lodgings yet. An invitation to Benthic College. Your travels have caught someone's attention. Benthic College is pleased to invite you to an exclusive and educational evening with Lady Agatha. Threshold, delightful, adventurous, and raconteuse of thrilling true tales of feist and spunk. On the back is a scribbled note. Come speak to me afterwards. Darling, opportunity beckons. Okay. Chapter Benthic is the most open-minded of the London colleagues. You find yourself waiting for the lecture in a queue of students, devils, bohemians, observed with some scorn by passers-by in Somerset colors. An evening with the delightful adventuress. Whoever she is, she knows how to pack a hall. Not a seat is empty as she takes the stage. The fine cuisine of the Selenate, the darling claim, and all but a prelude, my dears. Her stories tend towards the fanciful and conveniently unprovable, but the delightful adventuress has the credulous audience spellbound for hours. Many of her tales of monsters and lost cities have a common theme. She visited them ahead of a certain lady, Lenora Fortesca, the quite adorable, daring archaeologist with whom she sparked a bracing rivalry back in finishing school. The rest are tales bitter as the sour grapes, of being cheated of triumphs by the very same Fortesca, I sense a theme here, whose fanciful fictions are fit only for the penny dreadfuls. By the end, her stories are noticeably more bitter than boastful. She still receives a standing ovation. Our Empire of Hands monkey business quality is now 14. A delightful adventurous masked clayman Barnabas escorts you to the principal of Benthic's study, where she sits sipping brandy by the fire. Ah, my dear Capitano. Firelight glints in her eyes as she raises a glass. I hear you are recently returned from the empire of, monkey hands. Yes, of course. It's a rare breed that can make such a voyage. Foolhardy, too, perhaps. She sips her brandy. I wish to charter your no doubt fine vessels to that primitive little island chain. There I shall find what I need to show up the infernal Lenora Fortesca once and for all. And you? The delightful adventuress squints, sizing you up. Sufficient compensation will not be a difficulty. A most mutually beneficial arrangement, you will agree. Your Empire of Hands monkey business quality is now 15. It's a long voyage, but you know the way. That sounds good. The delightful adventuress drains her glass dry. Then we shall see you upon the morrow for the voyage, Barnabas. Back my valets. Adventure awaits. I like this chick. So, is she in our hold already? Yep, there she is. So, for our first stop, it's going to be Vendor Blight, to see if we can pick up some sea colonists. Well, we're in... Actually, where do we buy Zoop? 1 second, I'm just checking my spreadsheet. Zoop can be purchased... Okay, spreadsheet's not loading. Of course it's not. Zoop can be purchased in... I think Mount Palmerston. Just waiting for it to load. Here we go. Mount Palmerston Zoop for 70 units can be bought in Mount Palmerston. So yeah, that's going to be a good deal. We pick up some Zoop and... Devil Bone Dice, I guess, to sell at the Canaanites. But we're not going to take a full load of that just in case we need to do something at the Empire of Hands with cargo. So, buy all the mushroom wine. Well, all the stuff we can fit. We've got lots of fuel, we got lots of supplies for this journey. We're almost ready to go. And everything I bought, I think I showed you guys. Apparently there's a horn. I also bought some foxfire candles for the shipwreck. Because I want to explore that. That thing is too tantalizing. But yes. Hunter's Keep there's no point in going to anymore, so Vendor Blight, Frostfound, Mount Palmerston, Empire of Hands, Shipwreck, and we'll see from there. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I will see you when we are actually... I might show Mount... Actually, yeah, I will show Mount Palmerston just because I've been courting or interacting with the Wistful Deviless there. Oh, and we should also stop at Port Cecil on the way back to pick up some Scintillax for the engineer that wants to build something. So, I'll be back.